In this video, I'm going to show you my virtual portfolio that I use to get hired for all of my school counseling jobs. My name is John, and on this channel, we talk about all things school counseling. And if you haven't purchased my ebook yet, I'm going to drop the link here and in the description so that you can get your own copy. Let's start with the cover. This is where you'll add a professional photo of you. If you don't have a professional headshot already, you can use your phone and take a picture that's really high quality. I would suggest standing in front of a neutral wall and taking a picture. Make sure the lighting is good. And here are the 4 sections that I would suggest adding in your virtual portfolio. An About Me section, your counseling philosophy, accomplishments, photos, and events hosted. And I'm going to go into detail what each one of these looks like and what they mean. Starting with your About Me section. Here you'll share a brief bio, talk about yourself, share your hobbies, and share some fun facts unrelated to work, but make sure they showcase your personality. Here are some suggestions. Talk about what you're currently reading, your favorite movies, your favorite vacation spot, and then your hometown. Of course, you can switch some of these out, but this will give your principal or the hiring team a pretty good idea of who you are outside of work. You can also add pictures of anything that makes you stand out, like your pets or hobbies. If you would like, you can share your contact info. If you want to share your Twitter or X, or professional Instagram or LinkedIn, you can link those here. It's not necessary to add a contact session or even include your social media, but I have a social media presence, so I always like to highlight that in my portfolios. You can also link a copy of your resume on this section too, so they can easily click on it. The next page is your counseling philosophy. Here you'll expand on why you want to be a school counselor and share how you can support their students, their staff, and their community. Keep it brief, but showcase how you plan to advocate for students and ensure that they have a right to a quality education. And then on the bottom, you can add the services that you would like to offer to your students in your community. In the bottom, I have stock images of individual counseling sessions, small group sessions, classroom counseling lessons, and even crisis intervention. You can find some stock images on Canva, or you can go to pexels.com. In this next section, you're going to talk about your professional accomplishments or the things that you learned during your grad school program or your practicum/internship. This is a great time to talk about a coffee with the counseling session you had for families, events that you hosted or attended, or even helped plan, a great program that you hosted on your campus, or even a speaker that you invited. On the left is also a space where you can add your education, where you graduated from, and what degree that you have. If you have any special certifications that you have, any trainings or conferences you've attended, this is a great place to put them too. In this next space, you'll share some photos of some things. This is a virtual portfolio, so it's a great idea to have visually appealing photos. If you post pictures of students, make sure you have permission from their families. Most times the school registrar will have this information if a family has opted out of sharing any type of social media or pictures. Here you'll put pictures of events, programs, interventions, or even lessons that you've facilitated. If you can't find pictures, again, use pexels.com or Canva. Use stock images. If you use stock images, be sure to find photos of diverse students and families. And the last section is where you simply list any events, programs, or interventions or lessons that you plan throughout the year. This doesn't have to be things that you've specifically done. If you haven't done a whole lot on your campus, it's okay. This is where you can actually put things that you would like to do or ideas that you would like to bring to your school. Be sure to include events that focus on academics, social emotional learning or character building, college and career, and even family events. And that's it for a virtual portfolio. There are 5 sections here, and you can really maximize these to stand out as a candidate. If you purchase my ebook on how to get hired for your first school counseling role, when you purchase that ebook, you'll get a free template for a virtual portfolio that you can customize and make your own and share when you go on interviews and stand out among all other candidates. I can assure you that not everyone does a virtual portfolio, and it's a great way to get noticed and show that you're taking that extra step to get hired. If you want additional support, join my Facebook group, The Learning Lab. You can network, ask questions, and bounce ideas off of other professionals. And if you want to show me an additional layer of support, buy me a coffee at the link below. I'll see you next video.